Studies of Death by Count Stanislaus Eric Stenbock. Read by Ben Tucker. Hylas. I was intending to paint a picture of David as the shepherd, but nowhere could I find a suitable model for the face. There were several, white and ruddy, but none which had on them the impress of the born king, or the inspiration of the psalmist. One day I was rowing up the river, and came across the very face I had been seeking for so long. He was a boy of about 15, clad in flannels, alone in a boat, which he had moored to the shore of a little island in the middle of the river. He was occupied in sketching. This is lucky, I thought. It will be a good excuse to begin a conversation. So I rowed up to him and, saying that I was an artist, asked to see what he was drawing. He blushed and showed me. Of course, I had expected the usual smudged landscape, but imagine my surprise to find a certainly beautifully conceived drawing of Hylas by the river's brink, with the nymph stretching out her arms towards him. He was merely copying the rushes and trees of the island as a background. The Hylas was not at all a bad portrait of himself, but my surprise was still greater to find that the face of the nymph was an evident copy of my own last picture, called The Siren, which I had recently sold to a certain Professor Langton, at a very low price, as I knew the professor was not well off, and his genuine enthusiasm for my work was so refreshing after the inane compliments of those who thought it the thing to admire me because I happened to be the fashion just then. I praised the drawing and pointed out one or two faults, then asked for paper and pencil, and reproduced the drawing as it should have been. The boy watched with ever-increasing eagerness. At last he said with a deep blush, "May I ask you what your name is?" "My name is Gabriel Glynd," I replied. "Ah, I thought so all the time you were drawing."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?